Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to, what we're playing right now. It's Zero Ops. Last time, we were in a meeting with people. We went to go, to a temple for a photo shoot, and we met someone of the past. Well, I say someone, but, it wasn't really them because, androids be androids. And now we are going on a date with Brookes, and I'm so excited! Alright, without further ado, let us continue.
I guess even in the middle of a war, the city never really changes.
Hmm. Walking side by side, the two of us take a leisurely stroll down the densely populated footpath of Main Street. Sure, there's a few extra buildings breaking up the skyline, but except for the noticeable mentionings, increased prices, and a few extra propaganda posters, this place is pretty much the same as it was 20 years ago. I guess it's to be expected. Signal keeps Russell City up to date on a technological front, but the majority of the building's exterior are kept as similar to the hero's era as possible. Something about honoring his legacy, like the system, like the system in place of Monshire.
Man, I was here what, 3 years ago? I swear there are even more tourists than before.
What did he visit Earth for?
It was actually for a pretty small party Alan threw at home to congratulate me for my Commodore promotion. What about you?
Probably about 20 years ago.
That's a lot longer than I was expecting.
I moved to Monshire when I was 6 and never really had time nor intention to come back.
I see. How much of legal hero's legacy do you remember, Fahrenheit?
Huh? Why do you bring that up?
It's something I've been thinking about lately. What would have happened if the heroes attempting to colonize Mars were successful? Do you think the situation would be reserved?
Reversed. It could go either way. Earth's problem has always been the lack of natural resources. With terraforming efforts, it became a lot more vital to produce renewable resources like food and wood, but it wouldn't be too significantly more difficult to replicate something similar on Mars if Signal actually dedicated the resources. If the original colonial ship actually successfully reached and reformed Mars to be habitable, it would be much easier to abandon Earth entirely and refocus development efforts on Mars, even with the planet's dead core. But in the case they didn't want to abandon Earth, the only thing that would have really changed is that Mars colonies being more stable and will set up despite still supplying Earth with resources to remain viable. Maybe in that situation, the two planets would be a lot more equal in power. Or it could lean towards Earth, since it's generally less resource intense to make a planet that actually has an active magnetic field and atmosphere habitable versus one that doesn't and probably won't ever again. I guess it would depend on views of people at the time and how desperate everyone is to get along and to get anything outgoing.
If you ask me, I feel like it would lean more towards Mars. It would actually make sense. They were invested in making it habitable versus the costly effort needed to keep transporting raw material between planets. Considering how much Signal has invested in the Stamodium, it was pretty clear they were betting it all on Mars. Heck, it was even the mission statement, wasn't it? Establishing a new capital for humanity.
It was?
Not a fan of history class, Fahrenheit.
It wasn't exactly my best subject.
Still doesn't doesn't it make you wonder? At what point did the priority switch from desperately scrapping together any means of survival to fearing a symbol of opulence? When resources first started arriving, when New Hampshire was built, When this city needed expanding to accommodate the growing population?
Hmm.
Honestly, seeing it's not the least affected by the struggle that's going on above their heads really makes me wonder what we're risking our lives for. There's stories coming out every day about how families are struggling to keep safe homes all over the planet after being displaced one way or another due to the fighting, but where is it? Why is the supposed capital of humanity still lacking like another mundane day? There's a war going on.
Hmm.
I just...
She sighs.
Sorry, I should stop. We're supposed to be having a break.
Why did you join the UTV?
Why did I join the UTV?
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I said it was for revenge?
Huh?
No, I'm serious. I originally did it to spite my stepfather, who I wasn't very fond of. The UTV didn't match his definition of that civilized, high-class young lady should get involved in, so it really pissed him off when I ran off to join on my own. Honestly, he was such a self-congratulating prick. I won't deny that he lifted me and my mother out of poverty. Hell, we may have even died in some pit somewhere if it wasn't for him swooping in and helping. But that doesn't change the fact that he paraded us around like he's successfully civilized and socially integrated some Martian savages. My mom just determined to appear grateful as long as she can maintain her new, comfortable way of life with or without me.
That's...
Don't make such a complicated expression, Fahrenheit. I haven't even think of them for years. Last I heard, Mom had a kid with the guy, and they're living happily without me there to put a damper on his good deeds. Honestly, it doesn't really matter how much anymore. We're so far removed from each other that we're pretty much unrelated at this point. What about you? Why did you join the ATV?
I guess it was mostly because there wasn't much else I was good at.
I don't know, Fahrenheit. You seem like a good guy to me.
That isn't really about being smart or not, but about whether I could actually apply myself to anything. I didn't exactly have a passion for a lot of things growing up. It was the same with the UTV, but I at least had some minor talent in it, so I just went with it instead of embarrassing myself or docking some other field.
Sounds like being the century's biggest genius son is a lot tougher than I expected.
It's definitely a lot easier than potentially dying in the pits on Mars, but I appreciate it. If I get acknowledged for the things I do as myself, instead of being Doc's son.
Noted. Thinking back, I probably would have gotten here if it wasn't for Alan's support.
Alan?
Yeah, he made it a lot easier to cut ties with my family at least. I thought I would have been able to block all the attempts those bastards made to try to bribe facilities into expelling me. Even if he wasn't... Even if he was only a pseudo-noble, he damn well knew how to throw credits around to get results.
Why was he so fixated in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe it was a pride thing. After Alan jumped in, he backed off almost immediately. It was probably the first time I actually realized there were legitimately nice people out there, even amongst the nobility. But when I look at this beautiful city, I can't help but wonder if I'm so different. I joined the UTV to prove that I could survive on my own, but then I still need to support. I needed the support of a noble. Power built upon years of bloodshed and sacrifice to even have hope of succeeding.
My throat! Sorry, hold on. Water. I just woke up. Like, I set all of this up, like the game and everything, knocked out for an hour, came back, and I'm like, okay, now make a video. And my mouth is dry. and my throat is like killing me because I had babas. What is it called in English? Like, it's not even the correct Spanish word either. I think it's like slang babas. Drool. There we go. Drool. Like, my throat's killing me.
No matter how the pure original intention or beautiful the result, nothing will ever change price. Nothing will ever change price it paid to get here. Isn't it hypocrisy to preach about the suffering of others, created by a system you benefit from?
Maybe it is, but someone has to say it, right? Better to try changing for the future than to give up because the path walked isn't completely pristine.
That's probably the exact logic that Ares are using to justify this war.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess at the end of the day, everyone is just trying to solve the same same Martian research problem. Too bad we can't all agree on a method of how.
Do you think this war can have a good ending? No. Oh. Hello. Hi. You're so beautiful.
Even if there isn't one, I'll make one. No matter how long it takes or how difficult it becomes in the future. I'll make it happen for my life if I have to. Yeah, that's definitely enough serious stuff for today. Want to indulge in some good, old-fashioned Earth-style tourism since us hypocrites are already here and have a few more hours to spare? I bet you have more than I bet you more than half of the shops on Main Street are still open.
Sure, why not?
Great!
But, where exactly are we?
Oh, we're clearly... crap. We're high up! Look for anything around with little lights.
How about I connect to the Earth's global positioning system before we try to go anywhere. It's better than guessing based off unfamiliar landmarks, at least. That's how we got lost in the first place.
Right. GPS. Forgot that existed. Good thing you're here, Fahrenheit. I would have gotten lost and ended up wandering all night.
No problem. I'm glad to help. Just how bad is her sense of direction? Bad like Zoro's from One Piece. I checked the time. Looks like we're still on schedule. Probably for the best too. I would rather not leave someone like the CEO of Signal waiting.
Captain, it's Toon Engineering giving us the go-ahead. We're ready to depart when you are.
Good. Prepare the course for Icaros Novo.
Understood.
Time to find out what Handler has planned. Icaros Novo. Da.
This way, please.
Meeting the same signal attendant that instructed me on Earth, I followed the man through Damascus' front lobby, red and toll behind us. So far, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but I have a feeling that it won't last. Taking us to an indistinct door at the back of the main building, the attendant pulls out his tablet. Where exactly is this?
One moment.
An elevator? I knew this was here while I was attending the academy.
Please proceed in. Mr. Handler will meet you in the laboratory hangar.
Laboratory?
Yes, this is the direct elevator to the Icaros Novo's Vessel Research and Development Center's second prototype hangar. I ask that you please keep this knowledge to yourself. It would be unfortunate if this second hangar were to be compromised by potential Ares moles.
I see.
Please enjoy your stay.
No, we won't at all. Like, there's a secret underground laboratory in an academy, probably with its own laboratory somewhere. I guess it makes sense. Since the incident nearly 7 years ago, security has mostly ramped up on the facility. The mascot had always technically been a UTV compound. Hiding something important under it wouldn't be out of the question, especially considering the academy above would definitely help master whatever budget spending on projects they're hiding in the second hangar. If I had to guess, they're probably housing the new prototype ships Peterson mentioned last briefing. But if that's the case, why ask me to visit personally? I glanced at Red out of the corner of my eye, his very serious expression emphasizing the oddness of the situation. We're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. He's just gonna bring us there to. I'm sorry. If this was any other game, like where we're not part of this group, right? If we were going down, out of nowhere, the bad guy would be like, "Bam, bam." You know what I mean? What could Handler possibly be planning? Hmm. What the fuck? Hi. So you have an army of lapises. Like you have massive lapis, right? Like, where were you when I needed help? Seriously, where were you when I was fighting the other guy? Mass-produced versions of lapis? Welcome, Captain Fahrenheit and Lieutenant Red. I've been waiting for your arrival. Hmm? If he's already produced this many downgraded lapis just from Red's recent cast data alone? Just how far is Signal willing to take this war? On the planet, like deploy them? Okay, that's it? Really? Serio? Okay, that's the end of episode 2. Wow. Like what? 17 minutes? Crazy. Can I skip this? Okay, yeah. Dissidence and reconnaissance. No, residence. Resonance? End. Alright. And here's like, it's like little like, something to tell us like, what is it? Like, next time on whatever.
Please let me fight as well. I can't stand the thought that I can't help outside of relaying basic information. I'm needed here. Do not get in my way.
Today, we settle our score. Like flies on a honey trap, the UTV truly does nothing but swarm together at the first sign of adversity. I suppose this is not a wholly negative trait. It saves me the time of hunting each and every one of you down personally. I'm the one with the more experience. Clearly, I'm the obvious choice. Now listen to her, Fahrenheit. You know as well as I do that we can't afford to. Shut up! A fucking idiot like you would get yourself blown to smithereens in 10 seconds flat. You know the right choices, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit! 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 Enough! Attention all units! We're detecting a massive energy signature from the reserve fleet!
It aimed straight at us!
Huh? Betrayal? Betrayal. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Is that a citadel? Unending dusk. Like what else do they have? What else? Like we couldn't beat this one. How you expect me to beat that one? With the janky controls of the, the combat. How are you expecting me to fight that? Thank you for playing episode 2, Dissonance and Resonance. We highly encourage saving clear data to continue playing after downloading Serial Ops, episode 3, Unending Dusk. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright. So I will know just that one. Okay, cool. Would you like to save your progress? Oh, I'll save over it then. Save that one. Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh, before I forget, I included uh, I included a curiosity for you, dear traveler. Consider a gift to record your journey. Oh, hello. Commodore of Gondar became chess buddies with Junius. Okay. I completed 5 side missions. I befriended Gene Brooks. I destroyed 120 unit destroyed. I lost 9 units. Okay. Still on the run because he's a fucking asshole. Free citizen Superman. You're just a punk kid. Defeated by Genius after a successful ambush during her backdoor deal with pirates. Alright, you're dead. Defeated by Junius at the siege of New Hampshire and died after self-destructing. Don't even know who you are, to be honest. I don't even remember that guy. Alright, cool. I hope that we will meet once again, dear traveler. Until then, bye! May the moonlight illuminate your way. Huh? Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Did you know only 9% of players review your ops? Positive or negative? We really want to hear your feedback. Also, we have a chill Discord where we announce weekly updates. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ow!
What the fuck? Dot dot dot. Duh? Oh, there's no more explosions. What the fuck is this? Progress tracker. Progress tracker is now accessible under main menu, CODIS tab. Title screen extra is also unlocked. Cool. Cool. Don't know what any of that shit means. Okay. What do I give this game so far? It has a real nice story. It does. It's really good. But there's some scenes where it just drags out sometimes. Like the meetings, like I get it. Like the meetings with Peterson, I get it. They're all important to understand, what's happening in the war. But we're talking about before Peterson gets there. Like, I know the admirals don't agree with each other, but it just drags out between, Manyard and Healy. You know what I mean? It just drags out a little bit, which is kind of puts me off a little bit. Alright, let's see. Other than that, I think it's a pretty good game. I've been looking at their, other shit, like their updates or whatever, and they're gonna have Junius to be, when you start the game, like male or female, and that's cool. And also, once you finish once I loaded in a route, right, there's different routes, because when you first play the game with the first story, right, you could do different routes that end you up with different, I didn't need to meet her. I could have went to Monshire to never meet her at the Bukilium, and I would have went a different route, which I kind of want to see that, but on my own time, honestly, I'm sorry, it was dragged out, and I don't want to see no more of those admiral meetings. I'm sorry, that's what threw me off. Other than that, you know what I give this game? A 6 out of 10. I know that's low, but let me tell you one thing. It's not my final review because, the game's not out yet. It's not completely done. If it was completely done, I would maybe give it a 7 or 8. But I gotta be honest, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll normally give it a 7 out of 10, if it's halfway done. But I gotta deduct points with with the admirals, man. They're just I get it. And also, there's this. How do I explain the gameplay, the combat? That one is like kind of, kind of dumb a little bit. I'm sorry, it is like a little bit. Like to move your screen, right? It's the arrow keys are not AWS, which would be a lot better. Um, what else? Like sometimes it's hard to see. The only good thing is lapis. Like if the gameplay was like how you're fighting with lapis, I think it would be okay. Not gonna lie, I think it would be totally perfect. But it's just kind of slow and kind of not fun. But other than that, it's a really good story, and I highly suggest this game, man. Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10, but like, that's my own scaling. If you want to get technical or whatever, right, it'll be like, what, 7 out of 10? Maybe 8? But I give it a 6 because, of stuff. But you do you. It's a really good game, and I know you will like this. If you like, space adventures like me. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. I want to see more Freya because, my God, look at her. Like, don't get me wrong. Brookes has a real nice story and she is very pretty. But I want to see more Freya. And you could be like, oh, but there's another route where, you could be hanging out with Freya the whole time because I don't think, like, I'll show you right now. Where is it? Where is my last save? Like of the whole entire series. it's just named Fuck You. Oh no, it's not this one. Like watch. There is other routes. Yeah. Dear Master, please select the candidates you wish. Look, there's different routes where you're hanging out with different teams, like right here. You're hanging out with Freya. We did this one because that was our main route. We went to go save the Berkelium, where we met, Brookes and Alan. So yeah, there's a lot of different routes which I kind of don't want to play a little bit. I kind of don't. I'm sorry. It's just the admin meetings every fucking time, and they're gonna make you. They're gonna make you at least something, and you're gonna have these meetings, and it's like, oh my God, Peterson, get here. Tell us what we need to do. But to be honest, it's really good. But I think I would rather have more communication with my crew. Like, there's some crew members that you don't even fucking know. Like that fat guy that I gave this voice to, or like something stupider. I don't know, man. Or maybe talk more to Red, more to, everyone, to be honest. Anyway, it's a really good game. Play it. All right, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always, wait, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Alrighty, this is Gat saying farewell. Next game we're gonna play next. I haven't decided yet. I'll put a picture right here when I decided. So yeah, that's the game we're gonna play. It'll be somewhere here on the screen. Alrighty, this is Gat saying farewell, and as always.